Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing the February beauty edit. This is the video where I wrap up all of the new stuff and the old stuff, just all of the stuff for the month of February. New products I tried, old favorites I discovered, all of those things. I just kind of wrap it all up in one video at the end of the month. It's not a favorites video because there are things that are not my favorites. It's just a roundup, if you will, of just catching you up. If I did any first impressions, what my thoughts are as I continue to use things throughout the month. I have my list here, so we're going to just jump right into it. I have a lot to get through, so if you guys would like to see my thoughts on all the makeup for the month of February, then keep on watching. This is the time of day that my lighting starts to get weird. I've already been filming pretty much all day and the sun is setting and it sets on the other side of the house and I'm using a window and a ring light, so things get wonky. So let's try to get through this quick. All right, so I did a trying new makeup video in the beginning of the month and we're gonna cover the products that I tried in that video, but also we're gonna do like just any other products that I tried in videos, or if I did any tests, like product testing on TikTok, or just anything off camera, all of it. We're going to just talk about it. So the first thing is the True Skin Foundation. This was like the hero product of the month for me. I discovered this, PR sent it over, and I was blown away by it. I've been using it all month long. I did a wear test. I did a face-off against the e.l.f. Camo CC. I have worn it under the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter, which we'll get into in a minute. I've used it in lots of different ways with lots of different products, and I have just found it to be unreal, you guys. It makes my skin look hydrated and just healthy and glowy, but it gives me the coverage I need and it lasts. So I cannot personally say enough good things about this. The only con I have is that it does have fragrance in it, but like lots of products have fragrance in it. I'm more a stickler when a skincare product has fragrance than I am a makeup product, just because if something is that good, makeup-wise, I'd be willing to overlook it, and this is definitely the case with this one. This is $11 versus $14 for the e.l.f., and the e.l.f., it takes 2 layers to get 1 layer of this in terms of coverage, and it lasts longer in that it keeps my redness covered for, you know, longer throughout the day than the e.l.f. does. So I just love this so much. Can't say enough good things about it. I did get my FabFit Fun Box. I did show that to you guys in that video. One of the products in it was this Pure Iconic Glow Illuminating Face and Body Oil. I love this. This is gorgeous. It's gorgeous underneath foundation. It's gorgeous just on the body. I don't have it on right now, but maybe I should have it on right now. I love a good body glow. I just love a product that makes my skin look radiant and healthy. And it's a dry oil, so it doesn't make you look greasy if you wear it under foundation. Because I was a little hesitant about that, but I found it to just look beautiful. It looked beautiful. It didn't break down my foundation either. So I'm really enjoying that one. I had a lot of Catrice products that I tried in that video. Another one was the Catrice Pro Neon Earth palette. Another like wow moment. This product knocked my socks off. So beautiful. Definitely a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. These are just so pigmented and buttery, and I wore them a ton, and I just love them so much. I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And I just feel like Catrice knocked it out of the park with this palette. I don't know why they called it Neon Earth, but it's just gorgeous. I highly recommend. If you're like, if you don't have Naked Reloaded and you've always wanted it, you'll get the vibe with this palette. It's really, really good. Another product I tried this month was the e.l.f. Poreless, or not Poreless, the e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is the shade Turks and Caicos. I tested it in a video on TikTok, and I did it over my foundation, which it did look beautiful when I did it with this brush. This is also an e.l.f. brush. It was like a free gift because it was my birthday. It's the e.l.f. Nabla Noir brush, or Nabella. Beautiful. It applies beautifully with this brush. They don't go together or anything, but it does apply over foundation. But if you put it underneath your powder and then you set, it's stunning. It's so pigmented that it will beam right through that powder. Like, I thought, okay, if I put this on top of foundation before I set everything, the powder might kind of hinder it. But no, it is so pigmented that you will see it. You need the smallest amount with this, but I'm loving this. I'm excited about this for summer. It's just going to be the perfect product to wear at the beach or like wherever, by the pool, whatever. The next e.l.f. product that I tried was the Bite Size Duo in White Peach. This is by no means a new product, but it was new to me. I tried it. I ordered it in the e.l.f. order I did in January, and I love it so much. These are awesome. I don't know why I would expect anything less after the Bite Size eyeshadow palettes. This is amazing. This is amazing. Beautiful color, super pigmented. The highlight is gorgeous. The blush is gorgeous. I'm really, really, really impressed by that. And it's $3. The Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, not a new product as we know, but it was new to me. I had never tried it before and I really liked it. I do think that there are enough good mascaras at the drugstore that you don't need to spend this much money on a mascara. It's a bit much, but if you want to, if you've been curious, it is a good mascara. I love the wand. It's like one of those thicker wands and it gives tons of volume, and it's a beautiful mascara. It's really good. Oh, the Benefit Professional Super Setter Spray. I've been really enjoying this. I've been reaching for this over my Urban Decay All Nighter, which is, I know, it's like crazy. If I was going outside in the sun and it was 100% humidity, and I had all my waterproof makeup on, I would probably go with All Nighter just because it's safe. I haven't tested this in that kind of environment, but I do love the way that my makeup looks, and I find that it's lasting. I'm not finding my makeup to come off faster that I'm using this. Like typically when I try a setting spray, if it sucks, I know, because my makeup comes off way faster than when I use Urban Decay. And I've never found a setting spray that keeps my makeup on as long as the All Nighter does. And this is doing a good job. Like, I'm not noticing. I'm not like, oh, my makeup is breaking down so fast. I'm not noticing that at all. So, really impressed with this. I'm going to continue to use it, but I'm still really liking it. A product I did not like that I tried in that video was this MAC lipstick in Sweet Sakura. It's just not my favorite. It's the finish, I think, because when I do like a red lip, I really prefer it to have a matte finish. This one has a more cream finish. It kind of comes off a little bit on the pinkier side, and I just didn't like it on me. I just didn't like it at all. At all. When I do a red lip, like I want it super opaque and I want it to be matte. This was not really super opaque, and it was not matte. It's not matte at all. It's a cream. So, you know I love the MAC formula lipsticks, and I have a cream formula lipstick. Half and half is a cream formula, and I love it. But that one, for some reason, it just wasn't, it did not do it for me. I also tried the Catrice Powerful 5 Liquid Lip Balms. I have 4 shades here. But I did only try 2 shades. I've only tried Raspberry Cream, which is my favorite, and Apricot, this one, Glossy Apricot, also super beautiful. But like all of the shades are really, really pretty. I love this formula. It definitely feels like a balm. Like right now I have the BH BFF lip gloss on. Maybe not that one. I don't know which one I have on here. This one. And it's very like glossy. It's very slippery. This one, it has a little bit more tack to it. Just a little bit. It's more like, it feels like a balm. It's so hydrating. Like the gloss that I have on now, it's just sitting on top of my lips, just kind of hanging out. This, I feel like it's moisturizing my lips. I don't know, I really, really like this formula a lot. Some products I tried off camera. This NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I reviewed this on TikTok, actually. I'm loving this. This is definitely a dupe for the Urban Decay Brow Blade. It's just a pen, and I've been using this in my brows. I don't know if you can see those little hairs there. I really like this a lot. I did get the shade Ash Brown. I almost got the darker brown. I'm glad I didn't, because ash brown is plenty dark, and like you can see how dark I am. Like I probably would look like I had Sharpie brows had I gone any darker. So if you're similar to me in tone, I would go with ash brown, which is not as dark as you would think that you would need. That's why I recommend doing that, because it's probably not going to be your instinct if you have like my hair color. Anyways, I really like it. The one thing I will tell you though is if you have this, you want to store it like this, upside down, so that the pen is down here. Because it's a pen, if you store it like this, you're gonna think it dried up. Like, because it won't be as pigmented and you're not gonna get as much product coming out on the brush. And that's happened to me a few times where I'm like, is this thing drying up already? And I just stored it like this and the product all comes out normal again. I don't have to do that with the Urban Decay one, but I do have to do it with this one. So it's just something to keep in mind. Another product I tried off camera was this Wet n Wild Browsessive Brow Shaping Gel. This came to me in PR last week, and I have been loving this. This is 100% a dupe for the Benefit Brow Gel. It is like a total dupe. It does the same thing, and it's Wet n Wild, and I'm imagining it's probably like $3. Very good product, and I'm assuming it's new because they just sent it to me, but Wet n Wild and e.l.f. are taking over the world. Okay, some BH products that I tried. I did videos on these. I did a review of the travel collection that included this Lost in Los Angeles eyeshadow palette, which is a very bright colored palette, and the Apres and Aspen face palette. And there was also a brush collection which had a bunch of these light pink brushes. The brush collection is fabulous. I've been using it every single day, but then again, I'm not surprised because I use a lot of BH brushes and I have tons of their brush sets and they are staples in my collection. So I'm really enjoying this one. This palette, I really liked playing with it. I loved the look that came out of it, which was very outside of my comfort zone. I played with the teal color. It's kind of mint, actually. It's like a mint green. This is more teal and this is more mint green. But anyway, I played with that color and I really had fun with it. It was a very nostalgic palette for me because I lived in LA for a long time. I miss it, and the names and the packaging and just all of it. It just feels like very home to me. So I loved that. This palette I didn't like as much, and not because I don't like the formula. It's just the color story is kind of not for me, you know. I could wear these shades on my eyes, but on my face, the only shades I would probably use are these two. The rest of them are not really, they're just not really for me, that's all. Which is just a personal preference, but I love the packaging. I love the vibe of it. A little ski getaway. I think it's really cute. So the collection as a whole, I really liked it. Another collection that I reviewed, and I'm hoping that this video, I got the video up before this one, and that is the BFF Collection with Alondra and Elsie. I was not super familiar with Alondra and Elsie before reviewing this collection. I actually reviewed it today as I'm filming this video, this is the look that I created with these products. But I did want to include it in this video just because this is products that I tried in February, and it is a first impression. Like, I did the first impression today, but as of right now, like, I'm obsessing over these, like, so good. This is one of the best collaborations BH has ever done. This palette is so beautiful. They're so blendable and just so fun. The face palette, so nice. I'm loving my bronzer. I just think it's so pretty. The lip formulas are really, really nice. There's a matte formula and a gloss formula, and they're very comfortable, very nice. I just think they killed it. Like I said, I'm not familiar with Alondra and Elsie, but I think they did an excellent job on this collection. Really good. Another product that I tried this month, simply because I had FOMO, was the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I had held out on this product for years. Like, I mean, it's been around a long time. But there were only like 4 shades or something like that for a long time. And then she released more shades. And once she did that, she might have had 6 shades. I don't know. I don't know how many she had. But it wasn't great, the shades. And I had swatched them a bunch of times. Every time I went to Sephora, I would like swatch them and I'd look at them. I wanted to get it. I was drawn to it. But I wasn't 100% sure how to use it. And I'm like, if this is just a liquid highlight that I'm going to use on top of my cheekbones, it's a waste of my time because that's not really what I do. Sometimes I'll use a cream highlight on my cheekbones, but like I have so many that I don't need another one. But if this is going to help my base look more flawless, then I'm down for that. I am always in search of that product that's going to make my base look like amazing, like perfect, like filter, flawless filter, flawless filter. So she came out with some new shades. I've seen several people hyping it up. I've seen Jamie Genevieve use it a bunch of different ways. I've seen Samantha Ravindall talking about it, and I got FOMO. I just got FOMO, and I was like, all right, fine. So I ordered the shade 4.5, having never seen it in real life because I haven't been in a Sephora since before the pandemic. But I was like, that looks like it could be a shade that I could put on my skin. Because like I said, I wasn't looking for something super light that I'm only going to put on the high points of my face. Like, I wanted something I was going to slather all over my skin in hopes of it making me look completely flawless. Well, I have it on right now, and I have it underneath the Catrice foundation. I'm loving this product. I love it by itself. I did this wear test sort of trial on TikTok where I tested it as a foundation just to see, because I'm not somebody who doesn't wear foundation. Like, even in a no makeup look, your girl's got foundation on. Some kind of foundation. Maybe it's a CC cream, but I've got something on to, even my skin tone and, try to make myself look a little bit better, But I went ahead and did a video where I put this on as foundation, then I put concealer, powder, all my other products on as I would, and I wore it for 12 hours. And here's the thing, it doesn't have like a lot of coverage. It made my skin look beautiful, and for the first 6 hours, it looked great. It did not wear off, like run off my face, which you would think in a liquid glowy product it would, but it didn't. It stayed put. It stayed put wearing a mask. It held up incredibly well. But by the end of the day, I mean, there was no coverage to be had. I mean, you could see all of my redness and pores and flaws and everything else coming through. But it definitely surprised me in that it held onto my face all day. I was like, wow, that's impressive. If you're in a situation where shit, I gotta run out and I don't want to look like a total hag, but I don't want to put on a full face of makeup, this is a great option to do a no makeup look, just to elevate your look a little bit, even the skin tone, give yourself a little brightness, just little something. I really like it for that. And I like it for wearing under your foundation. It looks beautiful on the cheekbones. I've worn it like that too. I don't have it on right now because I was testing out the BFF collection, but I do have it on under my foundation, and I just think It gives such a healthy, radiant glow. Now, on the package, it does say to put it over the foundation for extra coverage. I haven't tried it like that. I will be trying that next. I'm still playing around to see how I like to use it best, but so far I really like it. I only tried this once, but I figured I would make mention. I tried it off camera and I took some pictures, I think, in it. And this is the About Face Fluid Eye Paint. Now this is Halsey's new makeup brand. Now, if you listen to my podcast, then you already know my feelings on celebrity makeup lines. To say I'm so over it is the only celebrity makeup brand that I like really is Fenty, because I think Fenty did it right. Like, they're backed by an actual makeup company, so they have a little bit of guidance. I love Gaga, but that's a train wreck. I just don't feel like it was well executed. Rare Beauty, I really didn't care to see come on the scene. It's getting a lot of great reviews. I haven't tried it. But then I saw this About Face. This is the same thing I always say every time a celebrity puts out a makeup brand. I'm like, give me something I've never seen before. Come on the scene and have something to say. Something outside the box. Something different. Like, why do I care about you? Because you're a celebrity? Like, why do I care about your makeup products? So when I found out that this brand was Halsey's, I was like, oh, really? Halsey is not somebody I think of when I think about makeup. She's got a beautiful voice and she's very talented. But it just wasn't something that I was just like, okay. But then I saw the products. And I received this in my Ipsy bag. And it's beautiful. And this is a cream eyeshadow. Look how freaking opaque it is. It's insane. Now, this is someone who came out with a collection of products that we haven't seen before. Most of them are cream. And I guess it has something to do with she's a painter. I saw Nikki Tutorials did a video more in depth with more products. I had already gotten this in my Ipsy bag. And I was like, all right, this is a cream eyeshadow. I don't know how I'm going to use it. And I did a look, and then I saw Nikki Tutorials put out a video, and I was like, oh, right, okay. But I loved using this. I thought my eye look looked great. You can blend this with a brush just like you would a regular shadow. And look at how beautiful that color is. It's delicious. I did it all over the lid as like a monochrome eye look, and I loved it. I don't know if I took any still images for Instagram, but I definitely did some stuff on TikTok wearing it. But I do really like it, to say the least. So I will probably use this in a video at some point. But I did want to just make mention of it. Is there anything else? Oh, the Dashing Diva nails. So I talked about Dashing Diva nails in last month's video. I have some on right now. I ordered more packs, and I'm loving them. If you guys don't know what Dashing Diva nails are, hold please, let me get them. So the Dashing Diva nails are basically these strips. They're stickery type of strips, but it's actual gel nail polish, and you put it on your nail and it adheres to your nail just like gel. These are the ones that I have on right now. I got these other two from their website. I ordered them from their website. A pack of these is $8, and I have a set on, and I still have like a bunch in here. Like, you can do like you get 32 strips in here. So, I just love them. I find that they last 2 weeks, which is really shocking if you put them on right. Like, you have to really take your time, size them right, make sure that you're applying them properly, and they will last you. I put a base coat on, a clear base coat. I've been using the Sally Hansen base coat, I believe, and then I put them on, and then I do a top coat, and they last 2 weeks. I don't know how they work if you don't do a base coat and a top coat. It doesn't tell you to do that in the instructions. This is just something I saw someone do, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And they have lasted no problem on me. These have been on a little over a week, so they're getting kind of close to needing to be changed. They're going to be hitting the 2-week mark here soon. But, like, they've got beautiful designs, and they have, like, such a salon quality to them. They've got glitters, and they have, like, stone designs, and they're just so fun for $8, and they last long, and the best part is you just peel it off when you're done, and it doesn't harm the nail, and it doesn't thin the nail. And it, like, I have at home gel polish with LED lights and everything, but every time I do it, I feel my nails taking a beating, you know what I mean? And, you know, with polish, it comes off so quick, and I just don't have the patience for polish. I was using it for a while, and I go through phases of, like, the polish, and I don't like using toxic products on my nails. I don't know. I go through phases, like I said. Once quarantine happened, I ended up using gel more. But once I found out about these, well, I had known about them, but then I thought they were going to be gimmicky, and then I saw, I think, Dana Ann talk about these, and I was like, all right. She was, like, raving about them, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to give them a try, because I hadn't heard anyone else talking about them. So I tried them, and I was wowed by them. So this is kind of more of a follow-up, because I did mention them last month. I did post a TikTok video on these, and I did get some comments of people being like, they didn't last 2 days on me. And I'm like, well, did you use a base coat? Did you use a top coat? And no, the answer was no. So I think the base coat and the top coat really matter. I think the application really matters. So that is just me. I'm really enjoying those. Some fails. Another fail I need to talk about. This, for me, is the biggest fail of the entire month. Hourglass came out with a skincare line. Has anyone even mentioned it? Has anyone been discussing it? I saw it on Trend Mood, and I saw people ripping them because of the price point of it. I got this sent in PR. They did like a Zoom talking about the products and whatnot. So I got the Night Eye Balm. I got the Restoring Essence, and then Rebalancing Cream Cleanser. I don't get down with Essence. I think Essence is just ridiculous. It's a ridiculous concept. It's a ridiculous product. Nobody needs it. It's just garbage. In my opinion, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. The only product of all of them that I've tried is this, which is the cream cleanser, because I'm pretty set in my ways in terms of skincare products. Very rare that I introduce new stuff in. I have been using a lot of good molecules lately. Love, clean, good ingredients, works well, very affordable. To say that this is a bottle of perfume is an understatement. I put this on my face. Ugh, no. It doesn't smell bad. The scent itself, it's fine. If it's like hand soap, like it smells like fucking hand soap. I don't want that on my face. Like it's so fragranced. Luxury beauty brands should not put out skincare. It's my opinion. Because they're loading it with fragrance because they want an experience. Me personally, I want to be alive. So the least amount of fragrance I can put on my skin, the better. And I'm already using it in foundations. So please don't put it in my skincare. Thank you so much. And this is like an astronomical price point to have a bottle of perfume in a cleanser. You know what I mean? Just a hard pass for me. I have been using, and this one is kind of like a rediscovery in that, like, pulling it out of my collection, the Good Molecules Niacinamide Serum. I did this because I saw Sam from Samaj. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her channel. She did like a dupes video where she put this side by side with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Serum, like everyone's hyping up. It went like viral on TikTok, and it's making people look so glowy, and they're wearing it underneath their foundation. So she pulled this one out and used it side by side, and I was like, ooh, that's a good idea. And she was saying, like, the Glow Recipe definitely gives you more of a glow than this, but this is like $6, and it still gives you kind of that glow. I have been using it, and I love it. I'm like, been using it as like a primer with Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel, which I believe I mentioned in last month's edit. Love this. I did a little like demo on TikTok for this one too. Are you following me on TikTok yet? I love this. This gave me like visible results immediately. It like just depuffs your eyes and makes you look more awake. And the fact that this gave me instant results made me be like, okay. Like I've been using their cleanser. I have their cleanser in my bathroom right now and I use it. I've been using it every single day. I've been using this. It works really well. And then I saw her do that. So I pulled this back out and I've been using it. And I've been just loving it so much. And then the last thing I wanted to mention was the Luxie Signature Rose Gold Eye Brush Set. I got this in PR. They're having like an anniversary situation, and this brush set, first of all, it comes in this cool package, so for traveling. I have a couple of other brushes in here, not Luxie, so let me pull those out. Okay, so here is the collection, and it's a mix of eye brushes and face brushes. Actually, this brush is not a part of it. This is one that I had already, so let me take that out. But Luxie brushes are some of my favorite. They're so high quality. Individually, they are kind of affordable. I mean, one brush is like $15. This whole set is $125, which is an investment, but they're so amazing. I mean, it's an investment because you'll buy this set and you'll never need anything else ever again. I mean, I do use a couple of other brushes in my collection for other things. Like there isn't a brush in here that I would use for highlight. So I added in like a highlight brush and an all over powder brush. There is an all over powder brush in here actually, this one here, because there isn't a blush brush. So I added my blush brush in, and this could be your all over powder brush. But anyway, these brushes are high quality, amazing. I love them so much. And I have tons of Luxie brushes, and I just think they are the best. I think they're better than Sigma, and I think that they're better than Morphe, and I really like them. And they're prettier. I mean, they're pink. Hello. I have one more product, and that is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. This was a TikTok viral product. Took me forever to get it. Just starting to use it right now. I did like a first impression on TikTok, but a little bit clumpy in the beginning. But then again, that's what I thought about the Lash Freak mascara from Urban Decay. I didn't like it at first, and then I ended up loving it. And I think this is going to be one of those cases because it's very thick, kind of like that one was. It makes my lashes a little bit clumpy, just a little bit. But it holds a curl. You don't even have to curl your lashes and you're going to get a curl out of this. So if you're somebody who has like straight lashes, you're going to love this mascara because it's going to hold your curl for you. And it gives you length, like a lot of length. It's incredible in that way. I already have pretty good lashes, so it makes my lashes look the longest they've ever looked in their whole life. So far, that's how I'm feeling about it. If in like a week after the air gets to it and stuff, it isn't quite as clumpy, it could be my favorite mascara. It could be. We'll see. I'm going to continue to use it and I'll let you guys know. So that's it for today's video. I can't really think of anything else. Hopefully I covered it all. If I missed anything, I'll let you know in the next month's video. Yeah, that's it for the month of February. Let me know what you guys thought about the products that I mentioned. Did you guys pick up any of the products as I tested them and tried them? What are your thoughts on everything? I'd love to know your opinions, thoughts, and if you've tried any of these products, your experiences. If you haven't, if you're not interested, let's talk about it in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you never miss when I upload a video. You can follow me on social. My handle's @GLAMLATTE. And don't forget the Glam Latte Beauty Podcast is everywhere that you listen to podcasts. Make sure you check us out. All the details are in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna